Welcome back to the daily discussion. I was able to see my physical therapist, Marina, today, and I have really good news. That she gave me very good news that she didn't think there's any structural damage in my knee. Everything seemed to be intact. It was a little sore, a little tight. There was a lot of things going on there. It looked like it was probably more of a compensation for a weakness in another part of my body. So it should just be able to rehab it and get some strength in that, and then go ahead and continue my training. She didn't want me to shy away from doing anything in terms of movement and mobility, so I can go ahead and keep on track with that. And that's really good news for multiple reasons. One, I don't have to cancel my May 4th race, the big one I'm looking forward to and a little bit nervous about. But I'm also able to then use my process to identify whether or not it's working. And so here's what it is again. I was nervous about this because I didn't want to cancel my race. And so what happened is I start to feel that nervousness, that anxiousness a little bit. I recognized it and said, hey, I'm feeling a little bit anxious about this. Why? Then started expanding, going, okay, well, I don't want to have to cancel this race. I don't want to have to move it or do anything else because my timeline now looks pretty good. So then I said, well, if that were the case, if I do have to move it, what could I do? So as I started looking at potential other dates I could do this race in and where I can move it to, and just kind of figure out from there, so that I can go ahead and make sure I get it in and have a plan of attack if I were to have to move this. So I use these things to go ahead and identify that and be sure that I have a plan going forward so that I don't miss this, and I can also squash that anxiety and not let it fester and continue growing. Because once again, I just accepted that it was there, got curious about it, and explored options for the future. So anyway, hope that helps somebody else. Like I said, if you ever want to discuss this stuff and go more in depth, I'd love to have that conversation.